First, we're going to put some light on this. All right. I'm going to show y'all the books that I got here for Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series that I bought in a lot sale on eBay. But yeah, there's my light. So, first, this is the shelf. It packed, jam-packed, full. No room for anything, but I got them there anyway. Just absolutely full, overflowing. I think they're bending now, but the first two shelves, besides the top shelf, is just J.D. Robb books. All the hardcover releases and the mass market ones so far. And as you can see, that series go all the way 3 shelves to the latest one, Shadows and Death. Don't mind the dust on the speaker. So I had to put all of my hardback J.D. Robb books back behind the shelf to fit these hardback Robert Jordan books. I figured that this is what I'm reading now. This is current. So I'm going to make a space for them. And then I got, I'm showing some books here that Mist of Avalon, that all these 2 books were spurred by my reading of Robert Jordan's book. And I don't know what this is. I just kind of saw it. It looked high fantasy. I was reading Robert Jordan books, so I said, let me buy this. I think it was last year or earlier this year. But, and then I got Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. I bought that earlier last month. So I got the New Springs prequel to the Wheel of Time series. I bought this on Book Outlet. It was a remainder. I saw it for like $5. I said, I gotta have it. I originally had it at mass market, but I just had to have this book because, you know, that's the first book that I read. And I've loved them in hardback. And then, of course, I have the little box set of where I read books 1, 2, and 3. I don't know, maybe later I'll try to get the hardback versions, but I'm not focused on it right now. So this is the lot sale. I paid $100 for all these books, and they're in great condition. So The Shadow Rising is book number 4. I really love this cover. Then, of course, there's book number 5, The Fires of Heaven. Love this cover as well. And this is the book that kind of upset me because of a death of a character who I had to spoil myself and see what happens to her. The Lord of Chaos, book number 6, the one I couldn't actually read, but I read in audio book form, or quote unquote read. A Crown of Swords, book number 7. This is the book that made me really excited to continue the series after taking 2 or 3 months off. And then I just recently finished reading The Path of Daggers, book number 8. And then I was 200 pages into Winter's Heart, and I stopped. I figured I needed a break. But you can check out some other dialogues as to why. And I'm going to move these over here on the side. And then Crossroads of Twilight is book number 10. This is the one that everybody really does not like. I think this is the least ranked Wheel of Time entry. But I want to see this because there's Matt on the cover with the spear. I said spear. And then there's that girl in blue, the black girl in blue. I think that's Tuan or something like that. She's a Seachan princess. I did my little research. And then I got book number 9. This is the one where Jordan gets back to out of the slog, supposedly. But this is the worst condition of book of the collection that I got. As you can see, the spine is barely even hanging on. And a lot of times when I run across these books, they're always the same. Like they're usually in bad condition. But I got this all-purpose glue that's going to help me with the Knife of Dreams. So yeah, it's all good. And these were the original box sets that I bought off Book Outlet for like $10 a piece. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I think I'm going to sell them. Because this last box set is they're in great condition. I mean, the first 2, the final 2. So I might sell them. But anyway, that's the books that I got. Had a little back and forth with the seller online. We was having some issues with the PayPal going through, but we made it happen. And I just like them. I like these books in hardcover because they're easier to read. So I went ahead and bought them in hardcover. So that's it.